Hello everyone, my name is Oprakoko and thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I want to tell you how I got my internship and I hope it inspires you at whatever level and stage you're in. Let's get into the video. So, I'm currently interning at a top radio station here in Lagos, Nigeria. But the journey to getting the internship is inspiring and I hope that you learn one or two lessons from it, just as I did. A couple of days ago, I was just pondering about, some of the lessons of the lockdown and a couple of things that have happened to various people. Some people have lost their jobs, having been laid off. Some people now have to transition from going out to work to working from home and other things. Some people had dreams and aspirations that are currently on hold. And I just remembered when I was in that phase and all the things I was thinking about and all the things that happened to me. When I was there, and I termed that place a really dry place, where I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to do. If I really wanted to go for the internship, I was kind of scared, shy, and I didn't know whether or not the foot I was putting out was actually my best foot forward. But my one key and the one thing that helped me throughout that experience was the power of speaking in tongues. I had to consciously let go of my fears, my self-consciousness, and my perceived weaknesses and inabilities and just submit it to God in prayer. So if you are going through a rough path at this time, probably you are thinking up a new idea, but you're not able to just get it up and running. I just want you to take out time to relax in God's presence and just speak to God about it. So I remember when I was at the last stage, before the last stage, I was already depressed and like, oh my God, would I get this? After all the hard work I'd put in, I had, close people in my life that had they'd gone the extra mile to help me to get it, worked with me in the studio, sharing my video, commenting, tagging people. And I was just at that point where I was like, oh my God, this is something that is seeming impossible. Am I going to get it? But God just, told me to relax. So when I got the final invitation to come for a live audition, funny enough, I had gone for an audition just a week before that and I had messed up. I had messed up that other audition. And that whole week, I was feeling really bad that, oh my God, this is like an audition I went to. I should have done better. And I was beating myself up going into this audition for my internship. I was sitting in the bus going to the radio station and God just spoke to me and said, stop whatever you're doing and just begin to pray. And it's weird because, a bus is not really, you pray at home before you leave. But right there in that bus, I just began to speak in tongues all through. It was like approximately an hour-long trip to the radio station, and I was just speaking in tongues, and I didn't even know what exactly I was praying for, to be quite honest. But I was just speaking in tongues, and once I got there a couple of minutes late, and I was already feeling like, oh my God, I'm now coming late. But I just said, you know what? Just keep on speaking, keep on praying. And I wasn't shouting. It wasn't like I was just walking on the road and saying, and everybody's looking at me. No, I wasn't shouting. I was speaking within. And how I knew that I was really praying is because even when I wasn't seemingly speaking, I could feel some sort of vibration within me that, okay, I was still praying even when I was talking. I remember I was speaking to the receptionist and I even made a mistake because my mind wasn't there. My mind was actually praying. And so I met the other contenders and some were warm and friendly. Some were a bit, checking this girl out. Funny enough, I was the only lady. And so we went and we met with the person who was auditioning us and he was just behaving, he was trying to form strict and you have to do this. And God was just saying, be calm and listen. So after speaking in tongues, another thing that helped me was the fact that I was able to be calm and listen. And by the mercies of God, I was able to listen to all the directions that were given. What happened at the audition was all the other contenders had to take their own auditions 2 or 3 times. And I was the last to go in. So I was already like, how difficult is this audition? Like, how difficult is the man there? What are they doing wrong? And I was starting to come out of, my prayer mode to start to analyze things physically. What are they doing? What should I do? What should I not do? Again, God just said, calm down. And of a truth, when I went in, God said, this is exactly what was going to happen, and you're going to do exactly this and this and this. And by the message of God, that is exactly what I did. At the end of the audition, when I saw the man who was, in charge of the audition for the day smiling, I was like, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. We went out and we met the head of administration, and he just said it. We don't need a girl here. We already have ladies. We need a guy. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, after all the hype, after all the keeping calm and everything, I was leaving a bit depressed. But again, I had to come back home. And this is the third thing that helped me. I had people around me that encouraged me positively. So even when I was feeling like, oh my God, I'd done everything God would have me do, I came back home a bit depressed, but the people around me were there to say, no, you've got this because you've got God. And of a truth, the rest they say is a beautiful history, because I got the audition, I passed through the audition, and I got the internship. So I want to encourage you that you might be at a particular position in your life, especially as a result of the aftermath of the lockdown, where you feel like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What should I do right? And you're over-analyzing things physically. Sometimes you have to take a chill pill and go back to the creator of all things and just relax in his presence, because no other person and in no other place are we going to get answers and solutions than from Jesus. God bless you. I hope this encourages you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.